Good morning. My name is Jackie Sakach, and I'm the coordinator of field education here at the University of Regina.
And I'm Tamara Harder, and I'm the Field Placement Officer.
We wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about ECS Year 303 and your 8-day field experience. I'm going to share a screen with you. There we go. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is get a criminal record check with vulnerable sector check. This needs to be a new check, and it needs to be done no earlier than November 1st, 2024. You cannot go into a classroom without this check, and that is a policy of school divisions. Generally, you obtain this from your local police station or your RCMP detachment, wherever you have an address on your ID. So if your ID is from Regina, then you do Regina Police. If it's outside of Regina, then you go to that police detachment in your area. If you are requiring a letter from the university, typically for those people outside of Regina, you can find that letter on the UR courses page. You're looking for the confirmation letter for criminal record check with vulnerable sector search. Please download that letter, fill it in with your information, print it out, and take it with you. You need to have your CRC into our office by January 17th, along with all of your documentation. And you use a link or the QR code on the site to upload your CRC. Please do not send it to us via email. Please put it into the secure file.
In addition to your CRC, because the university is collecting them and we are then distributing them to the school divisions where you will be placed, we require a signed consent to disclose form. This gives us the permission to share that confidential CRC with the school division. That can be downloaded as well from U of R courses, and there is a submission folder. So please, again, do not email this in, submit it through the UR courses submission process.
The next thing you need to do, if you did not do one for ECS 101, is you need to complete the WCB form. You do this once throughout your program, and this just covers you for liability from the university. That if you need to do it, you download it, fill it in. There is a video on how to do that on your courses as well to support you.
Your field placements are for 8 full days. The dates are listed starting on January 29th and going every Wednesday until the 26th of March. So February 5th, 12th, and 26th, March 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. Generally, there will be 2 pre-interns assigned to each class. However, there may be cases where that you are working solo during this experience. You will only receive your placement information after all documentation has been received. The CRC, the consent to disclose, and the WCB form must be in our office before we can distribute your location and placement information. That will come out the week of January 20th. Please do not email or ask about your placement before January 20th. If you look at the Field Experiences Manual, which is available again on UR courses, it will help you prepare for your placement. Particularly page 20 and page 44 to 50 are specifically relevant to the 303 placements.
Right. Please note you do not have a placement the week of the winter break. That is a break for schools and for you as well. Placements located. Students you may, on the survey that we've asked you to complete, you may request a school division for your preference, but that is a preference and preferences aren't guaranteed. Do not attempt to secure your own placement. Cooperating teachers must be recruited through superintendents of human resources through each school division. Placements will be within 100 kilometers of the University of Regina. Students will not be placed in the same school for pre-internship and internship where possible, and possibly not within the same school division. For your information, internship placements will typically be in any school division in the southern region of our province, and students may be asked to relocate for internship. So please be prepared for that.
You may be given preferential placement status if you are caring for dependent children, or you yourself have illness that requires you to be close to medical providers, or you are the caregiver of an immediate family member, such as a parent or sibling. Preferred placement will not be considered for employment or athletics. So keep in mind that you may be required to drive up to that 100 kilometers if you do not receive preferred placement status. If you think you qualify, please reach out as soon as possible to Jackie, and she will give you additional information.
In addition, if you think you require accommodations, please contact me and I will share with you the field experience accommodation form. Once you have that form completed, please reach out to the Student Accessibility Office to book an appointment with an accessibility officer. Please do this as soon as possible. This process can take some time. There's more information on page 25 of the field experience manual. Even if you think you might not need accommodations, please send an email and we can have a conversation about that. We often find that students who don't think they need accommodations in hindsight wish that they would have had them in place.
As soon as you receive your placement, the week of January 20th, sometime that week, you should all be receiving it. You should reach out to your cooperating teacher to make that initial contact. Let them know who you are and ask these questions. So let them know who you are, what you hope to get out of the experience. Really important, ask where to park. Many schools do not have enough parking, and often interns and pre-interns are asked to park on the street rather than in the parking lot. Ask about the school schedule. Different schools start and end at different times, and there might be different expectations about when you arrive or leave at the end of the day. And ask about what they expect for the first day of teaching. Often that first day is an observation day, or it often will include a 30-minute introductory lesson to get to know the students, but make sure that you're all on the same page and clear about what's expected.
So in summary, what we need you to do to prepare for this placement is to obtain and submit your CRC with vulnerable sector search, submit your consent to disclose form, submit a WCB form if you haven't done so already, contact me for preferred placement or accommodations, contact your cooperating teacher as soon as you receive your placement. They are excited to hear from you. Ensure that you are clear on the following items prior to your first visit to the school schedule, including arrival and departure times for staff, parking, teaching expectations on the first day. And please make time to complete the pre-internship checklist on page 46 to 47 on your first visit with your cooperating teacher. This will help guide you through the 8 days of process so that everyone is aware of expectations. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best in your placement.
If you have any questions, please reach out to the field office or your cooperating teacher, and we will be sure to help with anything that we can do.